Hi and good morning. My name is Coach Shanay Pugh. I am a certified life coach and author, a Bible teacher, and a wife, a mother, amongst other things. I was invited to be here to kind of speak on the topic of love by Coach Carmilla Francis. And so I just want to thank you, Coach, for having me. You are an amazing woman of God, and I'm so proud of the work that you are doing. So as it relates to the topic of love and my love now, I just kind of wanted to, I'm going to be as brief as I possibly can and tell you a little bit about how I met my amazing husband. So I was a recently separated mother of three small children. When I went to the grocery store one day just for a regular trip, and I saw this amazing looking guy. He was tall and dark and handsome, and he had locks down to the back, to the middle of his back, and I just instantly felt a connection to him. I instantly thought it was a physical connection, but it was more like a wanting kind of to know who he was. And what happened after that was I began to think about him even when I would go home. When I would go back into the grocery stores, I would see him and get, just very anxious, butterflies in my stomach, and feel this, crush, more to speak. And so, there was a cashier in the store who kind of asked me one day, why was I, fanning myself considering it was like really cold in the store. And I said, I think I got a crush. And that's how it all started. And she went to, introduce me and my husband, and we have been together ever since. We have been married this last year. We made 10 years of marriage. We've been together going on 13 years, 14 years this year, and I am so blessed by who God chose for me. Because we both were married and things did not work out. We were young and we really didn't understand agape love. We didn't understand unconditional love. We didn't understand that in order to pour out our love on one another, we really needed to experience God's love for us first, right? And as a mom, it was important that I modeled the right way for my children the second time around. What my husband brought in my life has been a stability, a safe place for me to be able to express, grow, self correct, right? He's taught me accountability, right? He raised the bar to how I moved in life. There's so many amazing testimonies behind it. But the best way I can describe our love story is he really is the yin to my yang. He is the complete opposite of me, and he is my necessary. He is my necessary. Let me say it like this. I am the emotional, out in the front, see my face, passionate one, right? He is the complete opposite of that, level-headed. He's a very intense thinker. He has, sat down and he has thought about it 100 different ways. He's able to make a decision without being all emotional, right? Even in disagreements and arguments, he's very level-headed, very intelligent. One of the things I loved how God partnered us, and I'm wrapping this up, is that he allowed us to meet one another in our process. So we weren't healed, we weren't whole, we weren't where we needed to be at to experience love. We were two broken wings, right? And what happened was a beautiful love story about redemption, reconciliation, restoration, forgiveness, right? A true love story, right? And what we have experienced because we were wounded from our divorces. I know I was broken from some wounds in my childhood, and so was he. And even in the area of our careers, I was in a career that he wanted to be in. And so I was able to open up the door for him and show him the way in. And it was one of his childhood dreams to always pursue law enforcement. But once he met with me, there was a divine connection that happened. Hear me. A divine connection and divine timing for him to fulfill his divine purpose, and vice versa. He came into my life. He took a lot of that weight off of me. So I was able to allow God to minister to me, to heal me, to help others. And with him, I was able to start launching my first set of Bible studies, my first women's group. And after all of that, I became a certified life coach and a 3-time author. And I know it's because he came into my life. He helped me to see that my pain can be purpose. It can be a beautiful love story. Even how opposite we are, it works. You know it was God ordained because God didn't give you someone who's completely like you, but someone who can sharpen you. And that's what our love story is. And I'm wrapping up. I just want to thank you so much for letting me share my love story. I absolutely love my husband, and he absolutely loves me. And we cannot give one another love without first experiencing the love from the Creator. So I pray that this message has encouraged you and blessed you on your love journey. Ladies, I just want to tell you to slow down so you may be found. And men, I just want to tell you to go ahead and bust a move. If you know she's the one, stop waiting. What are you waiting for? Your time to love is now. Thank you, and God bless.